and I know what's going on.
We do. We signs up, and then when the sunrise happens, we quickly go somewhere to see the sunrise.
Yeah, we're gonna go to I believe this edge of the platform. Which
Oh, okay, that's perfect.
Wait a minute. Let me make sure that's the right facing. And we might as well discuss this on the air. This is north. So east is going to be
where the sun is rising.
sort of behind this portal right here faces east. That's
actually.
I agree. All right, we'll do it live.
Oh, hi everybody. Welcome. Good morning and welcome to our gratitude ceremony for August 1st, 2021. We have been. Somebody asked what this was when I posted in Telegram. Morton, Matt, we can teleport you if you message us in game. One of us can teleport you over here. So we'd love to have you join us in the new cathedral that Sue and Zestra built. We've been doing this now well over a year. For those of you who have been in the Uplift, what feels like a lifetime, it's really only been 5 months or so. But we started having gratitude meetups well over a year ago in the old Cathedral 1.0, which most people have never been to. The vast majority of people that are in the Uplift world now have never even seen the original cathedral and the original sign that Bob Benson here put up that said, "I'm grateful for this place," or something to that effect, on the beach where we first spawned into this world.
It's true.
And that was November of 2019 is when we started the server up. So
nice.
It's been almost a year, and it's been over a year and a half since some folks started coming into this world, and now there's a lot of folks in this world. Even though there's not a ton in here this morning, it's pretty exciting for us. So my name is Greg Smithwick. I go by Uplift Greg in the world. I am the mayor of Chik'In Ka'ah, which is where we're meeting today.
Chik'In Ka'ah.
Brand new cathedral that Sue and Zestra built for us in our Chik'In Ka'ah world. Spoke to Corey about this. He was super excited that we were going to be, moving forward and trying to have this in a place where we could have some controls over putting up signs and starting live streams and things like that. So Zestra and Sue did a fantastic job. There's a garden above us. In fact, I kind of think we should go up to the garden for sunrise after we do the signs, because it's absolutely beautiful up there. I just got to figure out where the stairs are to get us there. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Let's see. Stairs.
Well, and that's what keeps us exciting is,
I don't see a stairway to get
way up.
I don't see. Yeah, maybe we haven't done that yet. I don't know.
No stairway to heaven that we can see. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry about the F3 data there. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out which direction I was facing. But
I'm sorry.
Hey, Sue, is there a way to get upstairs? Maybe she'll tell us in the comments here. So, easy to be right in the old world.
Maybe you climb these scaffolds right in the middle.
Oh, and now my screen froze. There we go.
Yeah, there's some scaffolding right in the middle here you can climb.
Okay. So we can do that after we do gratitude signs. So Matt, yeah, we realize this is a sort of a last minute change, but we were trying to get Corey's attention to have this conversation about the new cathedral. For a couple of weeks, I finally caught up with him about 10:20 this morning. So sorry for the late notice. We're going to do some gratitude ceremonies here. It may not be all of them. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But for now, what we're going to do is we put signs up on the wall here where you express what you're grateful for. So we got some up here already from Sue FG, Big Kev, Life on Crypto, Some Dude. So if you'd like to tell us in the comments or in the game chat what you're grateful for, we would be happy to put them up. Let's start with who's here. Sue G, what are you grateful for this morning?
Yeah. And while we're waiting for that, I'm just going to go ahead and say good morning back to a few people. So yes. Sue FG, for example, Jareen and Zestra, yeah, Morton. Yeah, that's fantastic. And yeah, Sue did say scaffolding, so which is a great word.
All right, Sue FG. Oh, I got my caps lock button. Yeah. Is grateful for the beauty of the world. Amen. Good one. Good start right there. Boom. Done.
Definitely.
All right. How about it? Yuri, what are you grateful for this morning?
Novelty.
Oh, nice.
Grateful for novelty.
Mhm.
Nice. You wanna lay that out a little bit?
Oh man, something I do every day is introduce novelty into my life for sure. It's keeps things interesting. I like the change here, and in CK, it's definitely new. It's exciting, basically. I like to be excited by novelty.
Nice. Okay.
I'm a junkie there, I guess.
Bob, how about it? What are you grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for good friends and forgiveness. So there's backstory on both of those items, if I may.
Yeah.
Those could be separate signs if needed. I guess to explain that, the signs can only hold so many words. But yeah, like your callback in terms of like the first sign that went up, I believe the sign definitely specified thanks to Greg and Corey for letting me on the server. And yeah, it was really heartfelt. And the forgiveness is I was sending messages to people that helped make this happen an hour earlier than I intended. So thank you for being forgiving, because it's like, oh, wait, I am way too early.
Greg is grateful for those that come every Sunday.
There you go.
Because I've had some weeks when I wasn't able to be here, and I appreciate that the weight doesn't all fall on me all the time. That we can share the load. So thank you to all of you who have been consistently attending.
Well, you've always been in my heart. So thank you, Greg.
All right. Zestra, grateful for the new cathedral, friends, and health. Okay, let's see if I can get all that on here. Zestra, whose name I always want to add an extra A to the end of. I don't know why.
Well, maybe it's related to Chik'In Ka'ah. I think it has a few A's. Or at least it's been said with a few A's. Chik'In Ka'ah. Like about 10.
Cathedral,
That's a bunch of
friends,
S's in there, so I always
I'm
want
going to make it. And health. Yes, that all made it on here.
Nice.
It's a little weird, but it made it.
Wow.
All right. Beautiful.
Like
okay, let's see. Who did we miss? Morton Matt. What are you grateful for, Matt? I see you.
I see Morton Matt said grateful for IVF and hopefully being successful.
Aha.
And yes, sister, Bob was excited for gratitude.
Oh, look, your approach going behind you there.
Oh, and Sue, I loved our conversation yesterday. Thank you, Sue FG.
There you go, Matt. Got you. Somebody standing here with us, Kalila Love.
Hello.
That's
If
Joe.
you'd like to tell us what you're grateful for. That's why I get it wrong. Zestra's Minecraft name has a double A due to a typo. I keep trying to add an extra A, thinking I've got it wrong, but it's because I've been seeing you in game forever. And that's it. Let's ask Kaylee if they've got something they want to.
The more you know. I love that.
What are you grateful for?
Sue, you have an awesome cape, if I may say, by the way.
Nice.
See if we get anything there.
Well, it's taking a little while. She'll come something soon. She's just in the other room.
Jody.
Yeah.
Jody.
Okay. I'm grateful for music. That's
yes.
That's Kaylee La. Okay. Nice.
It is
I've
indeed.
been playing for the last 30 hours here. It's funny.
Make sure I spell this rightish.
Oh.
Kaylee La.
Sue providing all the tips and tricks in regards to awesomeness. I don't know how to say ALYTRA wings, but Elytra wings. Bob.
Elytra. Yep.
Elytra. Through our powers combined.
Hey, Jody, thanks for joining us this morning at the Cathedral. We appreciate your visiting with us. We do this every Sunday morning at 11 o'clock Eastern. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. I had a quick chat with Corey. He wanted me to send all of you his love this morning. He is in meetings, 27 hours a day. And so Sundays, he's just been trying to get some no people time. And I managed to catch him just for a second. And, he keeps very busy, and we're very grateful for all his efforts to make this place happen. And I don't want to, for a minute, undervalue the folks that started here with us, a year and a half ago. That would be Bob and Sue and Yuri and Zestra and a few others. Some of whom we don't Laugh Track for sure. Some of whom we don't much see anymore, and that's okay. People have things in their world that they have to do.
Sure.
In the whole idea of this server, everything that's grown up to be the Uplift started with us having a place to come express our gratitudes, and that was totally Corey's idea. The idea of making this into a sort of formal gratitude practice, and it was just really super funny to us that we started out with a sarcastic political idea to have a Minecraft server, and the very first thing that happened was Bob showed up and was grateful, and we were like, well, shit, now we got to change everything. And so that's kind of how all this happened. I'm going to fly around just a bit and give folks on the YouTube stream a view of what we're doing. This is the Cathedral. Let's see what we did there.
Chik'In Ka'ah.
This is going to be our place to have gratitude services in Chik'In Ka'ah. Corey and I had a brief conversation about this morning. He was really glad to hear that we had picked this up because we have permissions here, so we can do more things here than we can do in the old world, where the big cathedral is. So we're going to do this. We're going to have gratitude services here, and we're just about getting to sundown now. But as you can see, over this way is the rest of the Maya quarter of Chik'In Ka'ah. There's a village there. There's the amazing ball court that Zestra made, and of course the Chik'In Ka'ah pyramid, and on beyond that the transport hub. So we're a little bit. Let me get my directions straight in the game. Northeast of the transport hub in Chik'In Ka'ah is where we built all this. And gentlemen, I'm gonna land up on the top and face. Oh, it's just sundown now. Yeah, so we got a ways to go. Huh?
To wait. Yeah.
Yeah, Zestra and Sue built this fantastic cathedral here, and they put in gardens and all sorts of cool stuff, including another kneeling figure, which is one of my favorite things that we've done here, and that's all Zestra's hard work and idea there. Isn't that gorgeous? Man, I just love the work that they do. Oh, there's an ocelot in the treetops.
Love ocelots.
They're pretty rare,
Never seen one.
Yep.
Extremely.
Hello.
Zestra says check the statue.
Yep, downstairs holding up the platform is a giant kneeling figure.
Right.
Zestra designed those, and they're all through the Maya quarter, including there's some underwater. You might find some old ruined ones underwater in different places.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quick question. So we will be going up the scaffolding to see the sunrise, right?
That's my plan.
That sounds like a great plan.
Check the statue, she says. Yeah. What did I miss something? Oh, I just fell off the thing.
Oh, it's really beautiful up here. It's a great job, guys. It's awesome. There's a whole bunch more places to put gratitudes up here. They're all set up already. You've got a great view, and you've got these big gates. You can see the sunrise and sunset through.
It is lovely.
Zestra, am I missing something about the statue? I've checked it out here. It's really cool.
Check it twice.
There's another one down here. Oh, nice.
I don't know how to navigate the scaffolding yet, apparently. Oh, wait. Show me the way,
look,
Suze.
I found a zombie. Hello. Sorry, zombie dude. You got to go. Yeah. And I'm going to fly up top here.
There's long pews here, or seating, stone seats, Humble pews. Like them, the way they're set up, to watch the sunrise.
Yeah, we're on the wrong end of the platform for sunrise.
Watch sunset.
Oh, this is absolutely lovely up here. Y'all did a fantastic job.
It's wonderful. Here we go. So for those who don't know, and they're using the scaffolding, the exit way is not at the very top, which is fine.
Sue says there is a walkway on the outside where you can view the sunrise for each of the platforms. Okay, so we got a nice big. This view, you know what this view reminds me of? It's the forest moon of Endor out there.
So, fun fact. I just want people to know I may die because I'm being attacked by specters or those things that fly.
Oh, the phantoms? Yeah.
Shoot them down.
It's a community effort to.
Bob, do you need some food or do you have some?
Well, I'm on my last bread, so
we can help you there.
Thank you.
Definitely shoot him down.
Let's see.
I assume you mean the monster, not shoot Bob down.
Yeah.
Some baked potatoes.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, there you go.
This is the land of plenty here. Thank you. Okay, now that the basic needs are met, I will follow you, Greg. Looks like we're standing here.
Yeah, we got a ways to go until sunrise.
Well, this is entertaining anyway. I mean,
did you see all the phantoms at the fireworks show yesterday?
I caught.
Holy smokes!
Some people have in months is like crazy. They have 30 phantoms at them or something.
It was madness. It was like a giant XP machine over there. Everybody was killing phantoms. Like it must have been. I've never seen that many phantoms in a Minecraft game because there were so many people who had been up more than 24 hours or more than 3 game days. It just was a massive amount of phantoms.
Well, this reminds me of a shout out thanks to you, Greg, because you had made a bunch of videos in terms of how to do well in our world here in the Uplift, whether you're in survival or so on. So thank you. Like beds help with phantoms. Is this true?
Cats will keep phantoms from attacking you.
Okay. Wasn't sure if sleep was needed. I mean, they keep telling me to get more sleep. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you stay up for more than 3 game day and night cycles, that's when phantoms spawn.
Okay.
So people going AFK out in the open.
All right.
And I think that was actually Mojang's attempt to keep either kids from staying up playing too late or players in general from going AFK.
People I was speaking with who don't get enough sleep. I don't know if they're talking about real life or not. It's about bed sleep. So start seeing things. Oh my God.
If you tap a bed for a second, they all go away. And you can always go AFK underground still.
Oh, here they come.
Nice.
Yeah, they're going to attack again.
Well, I'm going to put myself on mute. That way you can't hear me scream. And mute, you can never hear them scream. I'm kidding. I won't scream. But I'm going to mute. Because the sunrise might be coming up soon.
Where'd he go? There he is. I'm terrible at this game.
It's hard to hit.
There you go. Well, XP just dropped there if you want to go pick it up.
I'm cool. Level 62. Somebody else can have it.
All the tips and tricks.
Well, I'm in creative mode, so I can't, it's not going to do me any good.
Yeah.
Here you go, Bob. It's your phantom. There's that little ball on the ground.
And there's also a phantom membrane over there.
Nice. You mentioned balls. Where do I need balls?
Right up here.
Where are the balls?
Come out here where we are on the platform.
Oh, platform. Thank you.
And look where I'm looking. Look, you see the little green ball on the ground, and then beyond that is the thing that looks like a brain.
Brains are good.
Brains.
Oh,
we're probably getting close to sunrise now.
I
Doesn't
wouldn't
have a lot of
change anything.
protection. The Sunday garb, the tie, and the suit, and all that. If I get attacked, I want to put on armor, but right now. It's okay.
Following your lead, Greg, I'm going to mute. I heard sunrise. True?
We're pretty close.
All right.
It's
I
a
shall
very
mute.
small
Phantoms.
phantoms. You have to wait for the time, and then it's sunrise.
Yep, moon's going down, so let's mute up and enjoy a sunrise. How funny is it that a digital sunrise can be moving? And I think that it's the pixels that do it. I think it's the people that are here. It's sharing this space and this time with all of you, and all of you rotates. It's not always the same people. It's not always the same place, because we're in a different place to view the sunrise this morning. But I wanted to talk for a minute about kind of where I've been. I'm just about to wrap up my counseling job. My mom is 78. She is our clinical director. She's been running a counseling service in our community for about 15 years. I've worked for her for 11 of those 15 years. And it is time for my mom to be able to retire and do some traveling and enjoy, uh, her life for her. And although she very much enjoys what she does for a living, it's a burden. Being there for people who are having crises, who are having real world issues, is it's hard work. And because it's time for mom to retire, that means it's time for me to retire as well. And I'm going to be able to do that uh, probably by early October. We'll be out of the counseling business. And what I've been doing in my home life is I've been getting used to the idea of my time being truly my own. Um, that if I want to sleep for 15 hours, I can do that. If I want to eat, peanut butter sandwiches all day, I can do that. I'm finding my way to leisure for the first time in a very long time, and I'm enjoying that. But in the midst of that, some of you may know that a couple of weeks ago, I had a friend from my large internet family of friends, and it may sound strange to some people, but my internet friends uh, are often as close to me as my meat space or real world friends. And one of them posted early in the morning a couple of weekends ago, um, and then he took his own life. And we did our best to try and locate him. We involved the local police where he was, and by the time they found him, he had a good plan, and he had thought it through. And he unfortunately he took his own life. And whenever that happens, and it hasn't happened in my life a lot, at least, close to me. But I'm reminded of something that I heard after Robin Williams passed away, was that we tend to think of suicide differently than other kinds of illness deaths. Like if somebody has, heart problems and they die of a heart attack, we don't say, well, why did he do that? Why did she do that? Right? We tend to think of suicide as somehow different from other kinds of health outcomes. And I want to address that for a quick minute and say that my friend Darren survived depression for decades. He fought depression for decades and lost his battle with depression. That's what happened. It's not a selfish thing when somebody who's depressed and despondent takes their own life. It's an illness. They're fighting an illness, and one of the symptoms of that illness is suicide. One of the outcomes of that illness is suicide. And I just wanted to say that, this morning, that if you struggle with sticking around, if the fight is tough, please reach out. If not to me, to someone else that you know and love and care about. And I've been there, and I know how hard it is to reach out when you're like that. You don't want to be a burden. You don't want to make drama. People talk about, I don't want no drama in my life, so you don't want to reach out to that person because obviously they'll think this is just drama. There are people that you can reach out to. But the other thing is, and this is the thing we don't say, sometimes people succeed, and that's a natural outcome of depression. So if you're feeling that way, you're not a failure. If you're feeling like you want to take your own life, if you're feeling like it's just too painful, it's okay to not succeed. It's okay to ask for help and get through the initial crisis, and then see what you can do to lessen your own burden and be safe and be happy. And I just wanted to talk about that for a quick minute. Darren I was not that close to Darren. I knew him from the internet, as I say, but it struck us all in the community as a moment where we could have a conversation about, we don't get mad at people who die of cancer. We don't get mad at people who die of diabetes, but sometimes we get mad at people who die from taking their own lives. And I just want to make sure and remind you that somebody who's in their 30s, in their 20s, in their 50s, who has that outcome, has been successfully fighting it, often for decades. And that's a pretty brave thing to do. And you fight as long as you can. And with other illnesses, sometimes people give up. When I don't know why we see depression and suicide outcomes as different from that. And I think maybe it helps to think about people with addiction issues. That's a disease as well. That's a medical condition, And I just want us to be mindful of maybe looking at suicide deaths differently than we have before. So,
I love that. I love that. Thank you, Greg.
And I'm lucky to be here. The same internet community saved my life in 2005 when I was in the depths of depression and isolated in a foreign country. And they reached out to me, and it made a difference because I didn't think anybody cared. And I learned that they did. So I just wanted to say, reach out, and someone will be there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, follow that, Bob.
Yeah. What I try to remind people is it's not a competition, but I'm still human. So here I go, because I am gonna better you. No, I'm just kidding. No, thank you. The master of supportive and positive framing, otherwise known as Greg. So I bow to you. Thank you. That was fantastic. Yeah, I saw that what was shared, on Facebook and such, and that helped. I have also. Let me just say I can relate in multiple ways, and it's interesting because this ties into this notion of change. So like you mentioned that you're grateful for novelty.
Yes.
And we've had many discussions about framing, which is great. And that's the thing that I have worked on forever in my life, where it's just like, how can I frame and help other people frame things so that it's even more possible for me to do what I need to do, right? And so it's like, oh, okay, what am I experiencing? I have fear of the unknown. There's change. Okay, that could be stressful. That could be exciting. How do I want to frame it? And then it's like this morning for me here in the Uplift world with my friends that are very dear to me. I'm like, oh, we're going to do gratitude here. I'm in survival mode and my character may die. Okay, well, let's see what happens, because, you know, it's not a big deal. Like, yeah, we want things to go a certain way, but it might not. That's fine. And no matter what, I know I'm loved, and I know I'm with friends. And that goes for everything in my life. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for everything that we all do to lift each other up here in the Uplift. And also, I'm just going to maybe say it almost every time. Thank you for the moments of humor too, because it is good for the soul, as they say. So thank you. And that's it for me.
All right. Yuri, you got anything to add?
Yeah, I guess not to carry a somber note or anything, but what you said, Greg, about someone taking his own life. Last week, I also had a friend of mine take his own life, I guess, as well, accidentally. Drug overdose. It was an addiction problem, and he was having a tough time in his life, just a young kid, too. And what you said about, addiction is just as it's the same as heart disease and every other thing that can take you from this place. So I love your framing on that, because they're issues that pretty much like everybody faces, or everybody knows somebody, and I didn't want to take it over there, but he was just he was a really good kid, and he'll be missed for generations to come. I think he'll send a ripple effect through his kids and everything. And, so yeah, he's had a biggest heart. But he had a disease, and it was an addiction disease. He ended up just departed. So I think it's really important just to when you're dealing with anybody, just to remember that it might be the last time you see them, and it's really good to just be grateful for everything they've done for you, and just let them know that, some sort of appreciation. I think it's really important, just in case, shouldn't always think about this stuff on your mind, but it is helpful. I think even when I leave the house, I tell Jody that it might be the last time I see you, and she doesn't like that too much, but she gives me the biggest hug every time when I leave. And she's right, it might be. So we're really grateful for that, for each other, and we appreciate each other all the time because of that. So I think these things may be unfortunate, but they help us appreciate what we have, who we have in our lives. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
That's beautiful.
And and one of the things, like when we identify someone here that we're grateful for, that we put on the wall, I'm grateful for my girlfriend, I'm grateful for my mom. One of the things that I like to make sure and do is tell the person, look them in the eye and tell them I'm grateful for them. I just feel like that's the best expression, is to let a person know when you're grateful for them, because they may not know it. They may not know that they're loved. They may not know that they're seen and heard, and they're present in your life, even when they're not present in the room, right? So maybe we can all try and do a better job of letting people we know, let them know we love them. And just because I'm in that mood, I love you guys. I love hanging out with Bob and Yuri and all the others in the thread.
Love you too, Greg.
Yeah, ditto. Love you too.
Okay, so there, I made it weird.
No, I look up to you, Greg, in so many ways.
Well, that's probably wrong, but aha! See, because I'm hovering above. Of course, you're beneath me because I'm hovering. Anyway, all right, guys, we ready to wrap it up?
Yeah,
sounds like a plan.
All right. So as I said, this is a new thing, celebrating gratitude here at the Cathedral in Chik'In Ka'ah. This may be an ongoing thing. We don't actually know yet, and I'm going to have a longer conversation with Corey in the next couple of days about that. We set this up to do it so we would have some ability to make things happen in the service, and we were supposed to talk to Corey about it like 2 weeks ago. His time was difficult to get, so we just had a quick conversation this morning. Don't be surprised if we end up having the gratitude services here more often than just this once. So that's going to do it for now. We think that other communities might step up and build their own gratitude cathedrals. Maybe this becomes a rotating thing that we do from world to world. So make sure and engage with everything Uplift related on the Telegram channels. There is also a what's the other thing? What's the other communications platform?
Discord.
Discord. Thank you. Gosh, I'm there
Nice
so
job.
seldom I can't remember the name of it. And you can reach out to us on Facebook as well and on YouTube. We love you all very much. We hope you will come and join us for this in the game as you can, and in the YouTube stream. We love to see you all here. And I think that's going to do it for our celebration today. What's the thing we say?
Well, we say in the name of gratitude.
In the name of gratitude. What? That's crazy talk.
Who's going to lead?
I'll do it. 1, 2, 3. In the name of gratitude.
Woo!
I don't have any snowballs.
No, but I appreciate the
Throw
arrows.
potatoes at people.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have snowballs, at least we have arrows.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know how many times you saved your life there, Bobby.
All right, I'm going to end the broadcast, guys. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.